Hi, this is Mrs. Williams, and this is question 7.6.B-7. It says Joe and Ellen are partners in a painting business. Because Joe is the office manager, she is to receive 1/3 more than Ellen when the profits are distributed. If their profit is $80,500, how much should each of them receive? How we want to set this problem up is, well, I like to sometimes, problems like this can be confusing. So I would suggest thinking of it in an easy to understand number. So for example, let's say that Ellen, so Joe's going to get more, right? So Joe is the one that's going to get 1/3 more. So Ellen's going to receive less. So let's just make up some numbers just to kind of wrap our heads around this. So let's just say, for example, that Ellen gets $10. That's her profit. Well, that would mean that Joe gets that same $10, but she's also going to get $10, a third of the $10, right? That would be a third more than $10. So if you take Ellen's amount and you divide it by 3, that's a third of what Ellen gets, and that's how much more Joe gets. So 1/3 more than Ellen. So if we think of this in terms of, in general terms, that's what we want to do to be able to solve this. Think of that $10 as your X. So we're going to represent Joe's amount. Well, let's talk about Ellen first. Ellen, we can just say her amount is going to be X. However much Ellen gets is X. Joe's going to get that same X. She gets that same, $10. But then she's also going to get X divided by 3, because that's a third of what Ellen got. We're going to add it to what Ellen got, because this represents a third more than what Ellen got. This is what Ellen got. This is a third more than that. So that would be Joe's total. So now we can add these together. So we take Ellen's amount, which is X, and we take Joe's amount, which is X plus X divided by 3, and then that should equal our total profit if we add that all back together. I think that's probably the hardest part to understand. From here, we're just getting like denominators, common denominators. So 1x is the same as 3/3 x. So I'm going to convert those to 3/3, and the reason I did that is I saw this 3 in the denominator, and I said, okay, I need to have a 3 in all of my denominators, so that way I can add the coefficients 3, 3, and 1 to get 7/3 x. It's supposed to be a 7, doesn't really look like one. And that would be my 80,500. So to get rid of the 7/3, I can multiply by the reciprocal on both sides of my equation. The 3's will cancel and the 7's will cancel. So come back up here. My x is going to be 34,500. So that's how much Ellen would get, $34,500. And then Joe is going to get 34,500 plus 34,500 divided by 3. So if you take 34,500 divided by 3, that's $11,500. So if you add that to $34,500, that would be Joe's grand total. So find that sum, that's Joe's profit, and Ellen's profit is $34,500. I hope that helps. Let me know if you have further questions.